Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you guys can tell, today's video we're going to be going over, Anthony wanted to do like a little reaction video to the movie Float from Disney's Pixar, and it's an older movie. It's an older like short film. It's about like 8 minutes long, but he wanted to just talk about his feelings on that movie. And I actually hadn't seen it until recently because I saw, I don't know if you guys follow the Aspie World, I think is what it's called. He did a review of the short film and I was like, oh wow, I've never seen that film before. And I think it's older. I think it's about a year old. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's new. I don't know. But I ended up watching it and I sent it to Anthony so he can watch. And he had like feelings about the movie. So he wanted to talk about those feelings with you guys and just share like as a new autism parent how he was feeling and how he could relate. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the clip now. Sweat.
So Friday, Veronica sent me a message, and it was this little pixel Disney movie called Float. Didn't think much of it, didn't really watch it until I got home because she told me, hey, watch it. So I watched it, and I was really, really moved by it. Like really, you know, I'm a guy and sometimes I feel like proud, but that little 10-minute video really, so it was really personal because I can relate so much with what the cartoon dad was going through. I don't know if you guys have already watched it, but you can apply it to more than just autism. You can apply it to any special needs or situation. But what really got to me was, for instance, the first thing was, you know those little flowers that you blow on and it goes all over the place? I don't know what those things are called. I think they're like weeds, not flowers. But anyway, you blow on them and they just go. Me and Emma just last week were playing with those things and she loved them. So I was like, oh, it already started off cute. Anyway, the dad blows on the thing and the kid starts floating. And it's weird, right? Because the kid's doing something that normal kids don't do. And the dad was like ashamed of it. He was almost embarrassed. He wanted his kid to be normal, but his kid was doing things that was causing people to look. And he was like ashamed. So he goes and he wants to hide the kid, his son, in the house, away from people due to his shame. And later on, kid gets a little bit older. They go to the park and his kid starts floating, you know, and the dad starts tripping out, trying to hide his kid, you know, just really ashamed of him. And the kid kind of knows what's up. The dad puts a hood on him, trying to hide him. And the kid starts floating into like this park that they're at. And the dad flips out and like drags the kid away because he won't stop floating in front of people, causing a scene, making people look, you know, showing that he's not normal. And the dad flips out and then the kid starts screaming, you know, because all he wants to do is play. And the dad turns around and says, why can't you be normal? You know, in a moment of weakness, he just snaps and he says what he's really been feeling all these years. And the poor little boy just like, you know, he's depleted because he like knows that there's something different about him, and, you know, and he feels like his dad's ashamed. Anyway, his dad snaps out of it, realizes he's being a butthead, and treats the kid how he ought to be treated. The reason why I think that hits me a lot is because I'm that dad. That's me. I was the exact same way. I feel like I was anyway. You know, I'd bring Emma to the park. She doesn't do what the other kids do. Like I brought Emma to this awesome play place. Like if I would have went there as a child, dude, that would have been like heaven to me. She didn't care. All she wanted to do was play in the dirt. When I pulled her away from the dirt, she'd flip out and cry and cause a scene. and it would embarrass me because she wasn't doing the same thing other kids were doing. And I'd want to leave and go home because I was just so disappointed and discouraged. And every time I saw a kid with their parents, I felt like hurt, like that was supposed to be me. This is how it was supposed to be for me, and it's not that way. And I guess I could just really relate to a lot. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's felt this way. You know, usually we don't talk about it because it's a shameful thing to say that, you know, if we're embarrassed. But I mean, it's the truth. When something's not normal, not that I'm ashamed of my daughter. I love my daughter. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's smart. But, you know, she acts differently than other kids. And at first it would be hard, but as we're going along this journey, I'm learning to embrace it, not to deny it, not to be ashamed of it, but to embrace it. I believe God is sovereign. He's perfect. And Emma is fearfully and wonderfully made, that God woven Emma in Veronica's womb perfectly the way that he desired her to be. So Emma is exactly the way that God intended her to be, which means there's nothing wrong with her. I mean, we as humans have an idea of normal that I believe to be a misconception, because there is no such thing as normal. I think normal is, there's no such thing as normal. So I think Emma and all children, regardless of the situation or whatever might be, they are exactly how the Lord intended them to be, for whatever purpose that he wants them to be, whether we see it or we don't. Our minds are finite. God is infinite in wisdom and knowledge, and he has a plan for you and for your children. So don't be ashamed. Don't be down. As you know, and I still get that way, but when you do get that way, just remember that God has a plan for your child, and his plans are so much greater than yours. So embrace God's plan and deny yours and be free. Anyway, that was a little bit longer than intended, but
I'm back. I'm back now. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. If you guys have, definitely leave me or your comments down below on how you felt about the movie. I know we all have different feelings about it. So if you guys felt any way that different than us, oh, Emma just woke up. Definitely let us know. Leave a comment down below. Let us know how you felt. And I'm going to go ahead and add just a short little clip of yesterday. We had church at our house. So I filmed a couple of little things here and there. So I'll go ahead and roll it now. Is that you making that noise?
yes.
It is Sunday morning and we're having church again at our house today. But I'm just finishing up cleaning up. I have to vacuum the floors when my mom gets here because our vacuum's not working, both of them. So yeah, about that. But look at how cute Emma looks. Hi, pretty girl. She's wearing my headband.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end on myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me.
We are just in Adrian's room playing with his, what are those?
Tumbling tower. They're just like Jenga blocks.
Yeah, they're Jenga blocks, and Emma is loving putting them in the box and taking them back out and putting them in the box. Who's gonna be 15 on Tuesday?
Emma.
Yeah, Emma Rose. Can't believe you're gonna be 15, bro. Cannot believe
Don't
it.
know what I want for my birthday.
I know, he still doesn't know what he wants for his birthday. I've been asking him for like a month. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys like reaction videos, definitely send us more of like autism reaction videos that we can do for you guys. Autism related or family related or just marriage related. If you guys want us to do any reactions to that are something new that's going around, definitely leave us a comment down below. That way we can go ahead and do a reaction video for you guys as well. And I know some of you guys have been asking for a new Q&A, so I'm going to be doing that pretty shortly here, and I'll probably be asking the questions in my community tab as well as in my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go ahead and check out the link below and follow me there. That way you guys can be included on the Q&A. Thank you guys for watching and have a blessed rest of your day. Bye.